Dimeji good in bed? Because I want to understand. What do you women see in him?
Just feed you now.
This is balance for the last job I did for you now.
To me, Okala. No be your ex make my breakfast spoil.
Good day everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is the J6 Lover and I am the Lover. And on this video we'll be doing the review or my commentary on Wura episode 97 to 100. Like, I want to actually celebrate Showmax to have actually done so well to have make us see this 100 episodes. And for the cast and crew of this series, they've actually done so well to put together this series, and it's a wonderful one. In as much as we could remember that this is like an adaptation of South African The River. In as much as it is an adaptation, and probably that will make us feel like, oh, there's not so much work to do. All they just have to do is to probably they should go watch it, and the rest is still a lot of work to do for me. And then putting it all together and making us see the story the way it has been a very wonderful one. And I don't know. Wura had been one show, a series that has been interesting, and in as much as I always look forward to other episode, like every other episode, I've never gotten reason to go and watch The River on Showmax, because The River is also on Showmax, and like I just always want to, because when I tried to initially when it started earlier, I was so like intrigued about trying to see or probably compare, but trying to watch The River, and I see how relatable Wura is compared to The River. I just like, no, I'll just wait for new episode of Wura. So let us talk for episode, and this is like the end of Wura season 1, and it's quite interesting that it has come to an end. Like everybody have been ranting, it's too long, it's too long. But to an extent, for the number of people that actually watched this series the hundred, to the hundreds, I don't know if it's hundreds or 100, to this number or to the end of this series, like to this number 100, it's a lot. And I so much know that people are like people like me waiting for the 101 or probably the season 2. We are a lot and we are here for it. It's the content we really want to. So let me talk about this last 4 episodes, 97 to 100, away from all this shenanigans. The very first thing I want to discuss for this episode is this set of episodes is Wura, what Koinsola did to Wura. I feel like Koinsola is just in as much as we see Koinsola to be someone who look like Wura, cannot just imagine how Koinsola went as far as doing what she did to Wura. And I feel like it's not like probably Koinsola did something bad. And I could understand or probably feel how Koinsola felt to decide to do that, because Koinsola felt the pain of someone trying to kill her. So she just wants to pay Wura back. But the thing here is that the fact that Wura was able to kill that snake with that small knife is not realistic for me. Let us try to make sense out of it. It wasn't realistic. I don't know. I don't know if probably you guys can actually let us have that conversation, or probably I'll make a different video. But the thing is, was that realistic? Can such knife kill such snake? Which was seen. So I think I would like to get like feedback, because most time when I make videos, I barely get feedback. I barely get comments about this show. All I get is how can I download? How can I download? And the last time I made video on how to download, I got into trouble with YouTube. That will be a conversation for another day. So the thing is, how realistic is that thing? Like, is that scene where Bora was able to? Although we were not shown how she did that, but the story just tells us that okay, we saw her bring out a knife and that scene went off. So that's after that, and I could not just stop laughing seeing Wura crying and begging Koinsola because she did not want to die. It was so funny. So away from that, let us talk about Kazim. So Kazim is one hilarious character in this series, and Kazim has been consistent. Like I really do like to see Kazim. I really like to see his scenes, because Kazim is one funny character which will always banter with what's his name, Friends for Life. That's me. My God, Mide. So what I want to talk about Kazim is how Kazim is the only one who is actually saying the reality of the relationship Sumi and Dimeji has. Because when he was making that comment that Dimeji and Tumi will always love themselves, they've always loved themselves and the rest, it seems like it was like a drunk person's talk, like just a drunk person talking. So Mide do not really see sense in that. And for Paulina is just trying to be a supportive sister. She's just been there for the brother, and she just wants her brother to do right, which is something that is understandable. What's the name? It's not just the fact that Kazim knows that Tumi and Dimeji are like they have always loved themselves, and regardless of what have happened, they still share that thing. They still share that that affection for one another. Aside from that, he also understands that what Dimeji and Bisula has is nothing. Like there's nothing there, and that for that. Then let us think about Mide being in an over dramatic person. Really have been a very protective brother for to me and the rest. And I felt like initially when it was just Dimeji and how he was very protective of him and the rest. And we all see Dimeji to be someone who is not a bad guy. Yes, Dimeji is like a good guy. He's like that guy in the neighborhood which everybody wants their daughter to just get a thing. Or like every um mother will not be kind of will not see it as trouble if their daughter start to have a thing with him because he's cool. He's like it's not just a, it's not like wayward. He's cool. But the thing about media, I feel like probably was like probably insecure from the aspect of probably he has this like he has his dream or probably he wants like financial security for his sister, which is to me probably he wants her to get entangled or get to be with someone who is so much rich and probably she can he might actually be having like a dream. That's what I feel like probably a dream world for her. But now when he had succeeded not to even make her be with Dimeji, he's still being that overly dramatic, protective brother, which even she hanging around with this new guy, JJ, is still an issue. And I feel like, just as Evo said, will he marry to me? Someone should help me ask Mide because Mide is doing too much. So let me talk about Ewa. Ewa had been consistent with whatever she's doing. I think I do not have so much to talk about Ewa here. So let us talk about the revelation that um Dimeji and Paulina's father is the man Fola killed. I was shocked to find out that because I'm like, oh wow, this is interesting. Like this is an interesting one. And you know that Kanyin's failure to kill Wura now had actually been like bring an end to and Fola had actually left. So now getting to realize that Paulina's father is the person who was killed. So the thing I'm kind of confused because Paulina is like so bitter, and I understand that. But the thing is like she's saying she witnessed it, she saw it, and the rest. So now the thing is, how were they able to manipulate this thing that Paulina is so adamant or like so sure about saying Fola killed their father? I feel like this is more we are going to get to know coming season, which is the season two. So I think for me, I feel like Fola and then let me talk about the Almighty daughter of God. That is Auntie Labake. For me, I feel like Auntie Labake was not in the right position to go and be telling and be preaching forgiveness to Paulina because she also did the same thing. And I feel with everything that was told, I'll probably wish she get to understand after the death of Femi. It's not about she was not in a position to probably okay, she was able to forgive. It's understandable because I could now remember like there were different stories around Femi and the rest, but she kind of let go of those stories and the rest and just let them be. So it's understandable that she was preaching forgiveness now. I'm getting to understand that. So we have a lot. This last 4 episodes is a lot, and I'll also make another video where I'll be discussing about my expectations for season two. I'll be doing a lot of videos on Wura, so you guys should hang around as you will see a lot. So what else we didn't know to talk about this last 4 episodes? Oh my gosh, I can't remember, but let us talk about rejection. JJ was rejected by to me, and I feel like to me is still hurting. She had probably she stopped making herself feel like she has stopped blaming herself. She has stopped has stopped making herself feel pains. She has stopped making herself to be the one bearing pains or bearing some kind of feeling from whatsoever had happened. But she is still like into the Nigerian, trying to move on was very hard. So I just feel like JJ needs to be consistent with whatsoever he wants from to me. But I know he had been consistent and he had done so much. He had gone far and beyond to make this happen. And it's just understandable that it's going to feel like that after he had done everything he had done, have to be involved in paternity fraud and everything just to make he even made Bisola get married to oh my god, he had done it all. So it is understandable that will be that heartbroken about Tomi's rejection. So that is that for that. I think you guys should just subscribe to my YouTube channel, like, share, and comment. I want to get you guys comments. Let us talk about Wura killing the snake, and that's in this from this last 4 episodes. Do you guys think? Because I don't know if that was possible, but it's not looking realistic to me. So I would like to hear you guys' opinion. Do you guys think that knife she brought up from our office was like a knife that can kill such snake, which we've seen, which were shown on this last 4 episodes. So this is all I'll be discussing for Wura episode 97 to 100. Bye for now.